In this tutorial in Titler Pro, we're going to show you multiple uses of the colored pencil effects category in your title. I have here a title in version 1.5, which came with my copy of PowerDirector. And we're going to use it to show you how to modify this 8-second title, this commercial title. So what I have here is a title we're selling special on chairs here. I'll play it so you can see how it starts. And we have the chair, and the only motion we have is the 33% off. Well, let's add a little bit of pizzazz to that. I'd like to add a little bit of attention to the chair itself. So one thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to click on the layer, the track that has my chair on it. I see the bounding box. And one thing I want to do is I want to take that and make it so that it changes when the 33% comes on the screen. So what I can do is I'm going to change the proportions so you can see better. Here's my 33% fly-in. And I'll take the shape here of my chair, and I'm going to break the one picture into two pictures. So I take the mouse and the left mouse button, I drag it back to right to this point in time here, and now I have a shorter time span for my chair. If I stop here, all I have is when I play it and it comes in, then it disappears. Well, that's not quite what I want. So I'm going to move the playhead a little bit to the right. I need some space. It can't be at the end. I'll right-click on this shape, and I'll click on Copy. Then I'll right-click in the empty area of the track and click Paste. And now I have the shape repeated on the same track twice. I need to move the playhead out of the way here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll fill the gap in. So now I have the same picture that I started with, only it's actually in here twice, not once. I need to do that because when I apply this effect, the effect will control the entire shape. So I have to change the length of the shape, the duration, to the duration of the effect. So what I'm going to do is move the playhead over the new shape I have here. And what I want to do at this point in time is use my effect on it. So I move to my Library tab, and then I go down to my effects. We're going to look in the Starter Pack section, and then we'll click on Colored Pencil. And immediately I have these options I see. I have 10 different ways in which I can colorize my picture. If I hover the mouse over each of them, I see which ones they are. I can do the colored lines, I could do dark colors, I could do faded, I could do one called night, and the next one is pastel, pencil fill, penciled lines, rubbed charcoal, silky fog, and strange dream. I think I'll take the one that's just simply faded here, and I'll double click on it, and it will apply that attribute to my small shape over here, leaving the other shape undone, unchanged. So what I'd like to do is we'll go back to the beginning and we'll make this larger again so you can see the effect. And I'll go ahead and play it, and it starts out with a colored pencil version of the chair, but then watch what happens. The minute the 33% is in and locked, we get the actual picture of the object for sale. So it's a nice way to add a little bit of focus on not only the discount, but on the object. Now, if I wanted to, I could break this up even further. We could use this technique ad infinitum here. What I'm going to do is make this shape smaller, move it over, right-click, and I'll copy. Over here I'll paste, and we'll do it again. Right-click, we'll move over here, give me some margin, right-click, paste. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll take multiple shapes here. I've got the same object, and let's change the shape here. Go to my Library tab again. Let's say we want to make this, we're going to move the playhead above it, and we'll apply that colored pencil here, but it's a different variation. We'll take our playhead, move it here, click on the Library tab, let's go to Pastels, double click on it. click on the shape here, library, pastels, and I have 3 different variations right now. So if I click here and we play it, we go from one to the other, to another, to another, and finally to the real thing. So there's no limit as to what you can do as you use this application of the colored pencil type of modification of your images in Titler Pro.